Today we've got 7 tips that can help you avoid a low appraisal on the sale of your home. Hey everybody, Tom Peach with Tom and Cindy and Associates at Long & Foster. There is nothing worse than having a property under contract at a great price only to have it blow up because of a low appraisal. First of all, what is an appraisal? A lot of homeowners get it mixed up with the assessment. Well, the assessment is a tax assessment, and that's what the county uses to determine how much you're going to pay in tax when you own the home. The appraisal is when a buyer is getting a loan from a bank and the bank wants to know if they have to go to foreclosure that the home is worth what the buyer paid for it. They send a professional appraiser out, and that appraiser comes back with an appraised value of the home, and it needs to come in at least at the sales price or above. Otherwise, there can be an issue. Now, when there's an issue, 1 out of 4 things happens. Either the seller lowers the price to the appraised value, or the buyer comes up with the difference in cash between the appraised value and the sales price. Thirdly, they can meet in the middle and negotiate something, or fourth, the sale can fall out. So, we've got 7 ways you can help put yourself in the best position to have the appraisal work out just fine. The first way, of course, is to make your home look super attractive and price it correctly. That way, in this market, you may get multiple offers and someone may just completely waive the appraisal, thereby taking the appraisal out of the equation as a factor. Secondly, let's assume that an appraisal will be a part of the process. Well, don't start packing up your furniture and having a million boxes around until the appraisal's been done. If you have to put your home back on the market, we want it to look exactly like it did when you put it on the first time. Thirdly, make your home look just like it did the first open house when the appraiser comes by. So you're going to have all the lights on. You're not going to cook anything super stinky the night before. You're going to have the grass mowed, and if you put some cookies or some bread in the oven, we're not going to stop you. Now, appraisers will tell you they just look at sticks and bricks, and they're trained not to look at anything like that. But the reality is, appraisers are real people and they understand the value and the appeal that your home would have when it shows its best. Fourthly, don't try to sell the appraiser. We don't want him to think that you're worried or nervous about the appraisal, and he may think, if you are, that maybe he should look closer and maybe the contract price was too high. You also might say something inadvertently that could be negative or lead him to appraise your home at a lower price. We don't want you talking about how all the people on the street hate the local school principal, or when the wind blows the right way, your neighbor's animals create a bad smell. So just kind of play it cool when the appraiser comes in. Number 5, make sure that your agent either personally meets with the appraiser or prepares a professional appraiser's packet with the appropriate comps fully notated with details that will help the appraiser arrive at the number that we're looking for. Number 6, create a document that lists all the improvements that you've made to the home since you've owned it. Be sure to include the dates that the work was done and any prices that you have. If you have any receipts, have those too. Number 7, make your home easy to appraise. Don't be overly restrictive with days and times. You have to understand, the appraiser, when they're coming to your house, they're not really doing the appraisal. They'll do that when they get back to their home or go to their office. They're doing the inspection phase, and when they come to your house, they're also going to 3, 5, 7 other homes. So you don't want to really mess up their day, and we try to accommodate them as best we can, because what we want is, if it comes down to a few $1,000s, we don't want to be on their naughty list because you made it impossible to appraise the home. We'd like to get the benefit of the doubt. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other questions about appraisals or anything to do with selling your home, give our team a call or email us. Our office phone is 703-822-0207. We'd love to help you. Thanks for watching. See you next week.